Greetings, Water Program Coordinator Emily here today, back at you with another Discover at Home. I got some interesting mail I received the other day, and it has an exciting project in it that we're going to go through together. I thought we could do a little family activity here today. But first I wanted to say a couple things. First thing is, I hope your day's going well. I hope you're having a great day. If you're not having a great day, it's just okay, or maybe even a bad day, I hope it gets better real fast for you. I hope you can find time to do something that you like. Maybe go out and take a little walk in nature. Maybe take a little nap ski. Maybe call someone that you care about. Any of those things that can help you feel better. If those things don't work out, I hope tomorrow's a better day. Okay? So I also want to tell you that we just put all of our new winter and spring programs online on the website. Maybe you received your program guide in the mail already. That would be great. But if you're interested, if you haven't received that guide and you want to see what we're offering this summer or this winter and, all of the safety precautions that we have in place, you can look at all those details on our website, discoverycenter.net, or just give us a call here and we can help you out. So today we're going to talk about salt in water. So I received an email a few weeks ago that said we could sign up to get some Salt Watch kits. It's from Salt Watch. And this is an organization that's based out of Maryland, and they monitor salt in streams and lakes, and they're willing to send you test kits. So that's what I did, and that's what we're going to do today. We're going to go out and test for chloride. So these strips monitor chloride in the water, and that's kind of a roundabout way to see if how much salt concentration is in the water. And they sent me many of these strips so we can see if those salt concentrations change seasonally. Okay, so most salt is sodium and chloride together. Sometimes there are other fun little elements mixed in there depending on the type of salt that you're doing. But when that compound goes into water, it dissolves, right? If you've ever mixed like salt or sugar into water, it dissolves. That makes those ions split up. Okay, so if we're monitoring chloride, again, it's sort of like a little backdoor way to get an idea of how much salt is in the water. So chloride in the water can be indicative of salt in the water. And what we're most concerned about is salt coming from road salt. So it's winter now, things are getting icy. People kind of go a little willy-nilly crazy with salt around here, right? Which is because it's kind of icy. So when we're monitoring chloride, right, as a proxy for salt, a couple things to keep in mind here. Chloride is naturally occurring. So there is going to be some low baseline level of chloride in your water in most cases because it is a naturally occurring substance. It's just when you have too much of it that it can be a bad thing. It can affect fish in the water, it can affect invertebrates, and the tolerance that all those different types of animals have with chloride, it really just depends on the species. So you can't say fish like this level, right? It's going to depend on the fish species. Interestingly, I just read a fact that the invasive plant Eurasian water milfoil has a higher tolerance to chloride than many other native plant species. So just another way that species is just pesky and funny there. Okay. So again, too much chloride that can come from road salt. And so this program is helping to kind of figure out if there's a road salt problem. You have to monitor through the seasons to get a baseline level of information first. So we're not going to go out there today and get a reading and be like, oh my God, there's a problem. Or you can't say, oh, there's not a problem. Hooray. I need to go out and get this baseline information, and I need to see how that changes seasonally. So then after this year, we can kind of keep monitoring at a few points in the year and see if and how things are changing. So this is what came in the little envelope that I got. I got a card that says how to participate. So just has some general, overview of what you're going to do here. There's an app that you can send your information to, or you can do it through their website. And then it has a little guide about how to do it. Then we also got the test strips themselves. They're in this little whirl pack. We also received, don't blow away. This goes over step by step on exactly how to take the sample, and then there's a little scorecard on the back for us to put our test strip against. All right, so step number 1, find a clean small glass or plastic cup. Check. Step number 2, Using water from the stream, rinse out your cup 3 times. 1, 2, 3. That's very cold. All right, step 3. Fill the cup with about an inch of stream water. The test will not work if the top half of the test strip is emerged. Place the chloride strip into the cup. Okay. A little over an inch. Place the chloride test strip into the cup with the Quantab label at the top. Leave the strip sitting in the cup until the horizontal orange line at the top turns a dark blue or black up to 10 minutes. Here's what the tabs look like. I'm gonna put it in the cup now. Holy cow, don't blow away on me. In it goes. Now we're gonna wait till the top turns colors, I guess. All right, she's in there doing her magic. I'm gonna go to the post office and check the Discovery mail while she's soaking. Okay, I'm back in the office. No mail at the post office today, which is fine. And I noticed that when I started driving home, I looked down and my strip is turning black at the top, which means that it's ready. I don't know how to read this. Let's see. To read this strip, locate where the tip of the white peak falls on the scale, and you can convert these units to parts per million on the table on the other side of this card. White peak. Do you see that? It's like just barely white on the bottom. I almost missed it. I was almost going to complain that the strip didn't work. So let's look at the chart. All right, so this is the chart they send it with. So again, it says that you are supposed to compare the white peak, and then the number on that tells you parts per million of chloride. So hopefully this is accurate here. Get on there. See how that little white bit down there? So this is, what is this, 2, 4, 6, 8. So this is in increments of 0.2. So the top of that peak is at like 0.2. Yeah? Agree? So Quantab units start at 1.6 to give 30 parts per million of chloride. So, I mean, we're not even at 1 yet. And so I guess we have very low levels of sodium. Honestly, I'm a little surprised that our chloride levels are so low. Like I said, this site it's right off a bridge where the road gets plowed and it goes all over into the water around it. And it's a kind of a heavily salted area because it is a bridge and it gets slippery so easily. So that's pretty cool that it's so low. I'm excited to see how things change. On their website, it says that summer doesn't necessarily indicate, or it doesn't necessarily mean that salt levels will be lower, because salt, if it's on the ground, it can still be like percolating into the groundwater, and it's not just like an in and out sorted deal. It's like, it kind of stays in there. So, and it depends on like precipitation and, you know, if you get a lot of precipitation or if it's kind of like droughty and you're not getting a lot. So, for now, that's all I can tell you. This Quantab tablet was at 0.2, which is lower than what's on here. So I'm assuming we have pretty low sodium levels at that particular spot, which I'm happy to hear. I'm surprised, but I'm happy to hear. So I'm going to keep doing this throughout the season. I thought it was pretty fun. If you're interested in testing, you know, whatever water you have near you, if you are by a place that's not frozen yet, it's just called Winter Salt Watch, the Isaac Walton League of America. Punch that into Google, it'll come right up, and then right on their website under Salt Watch, it has a little section for you just to enter your name and your contact information, your address, and then they send one on over to you. So that might be a fun holiday present for your loved ones that live near water. Hope you thought that was interesting. I did. So if you're interested in being updated on what else we find throughout the season, leave a comment. If this was kind of dumb, then don't leave a comment, and then I'll know that you're not really interested in an update. So, take care of yourselves, all right? Bye-bye.